What is going on YouTube? My name is Lucas, and today I'm going to be talking to you about a company that is competing against the likes of Virgin Galactic. Yes, this company is going to space, but they are going to be taking it a step further. And on top of that, they have some major backing with some huge partners, and that is a major key to the success of this company moving forward. I'm really looking forward to this stock. I'm really looking forward to this company, and the company and the stock that I'm going to be talking about is Momentus. Currently, it is trading as a SPAC, and we will get into all the details about this. So if you're interested in Momentus, I suggest you stay tuned right after this. Before we take off into this video, I ask that you guys smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, comment down below, and now it's 3, 2, 1. Let's get into the video. Tell you what, I stumble across some of the best SPACs in my opinion. I really truly do, and this is definitely a banger when it comes to SPACs. I mean, you're talking about space exploration, you're talking about space expeditions, you're talking about advancements moving to space and continuously evolving in that sector. And this is a stock that is definitely going to be doing that. And it has some heavy support. It truly does. So as of right now, it is trading as a SPAC. And it is going to build and generate $1.2 billion from this SPAC merger. I think that's very significant and very key. And what they're going to be using that money for is going to help out tremendously. And so currently it is trading as, we're swinging over here, Stable Road Capital. And they will take this space transportation Momentus public through a SPAC merger deal. This will be valued at $1.2 billion like I said. According to CNBC, the acquisition is expected to close early next year, with Momentus to be listed on the NASDAQ under the ticker symbol MNTS. Stable Road Capital is using its special purpose acquisition company, which is listed under the ticker symbol SRAC, to take Momentus public. That's extremely exciting news. Momentus investor Prime Movers Lab includes several high-profile limited partners, according to CNBC's Scott Wapner, including Pershing Square Capital, the man, the myth, the legend, Bill Ackman, Palantir co-founder Joe Longsdale, and business strategist, motivational speaker, will make it you cry, Tony Robbins. And then of course, venture fund Tribe Capital, which is last year invested in rocket builder Relativity Space. It is also an LP Prime Movers Lab, in addition to having made its own $53 million investment into Momentus. So as you can see right there, they have some major backing. Those aren't even the companies that are interested in this company. So obviously there's a lot more, and I'm just excited about this. Obviously there's a lot of people that believe in space and want to be a part of space, and this is no question going to be something special. This next piece of information I'm going to provide you I think is very vital, because it shows some of the key partnerships that they have been able to develop, and they are very, very important. It's going to help them continue to grow and expand in space exploration and everything that this company intends to do. I mean, it really is. Momentus has created some great networking ties, and especially in the space field. So swinging over here, number one up on the list is going to be SpaceX. Rideshare partnership, absolutely amazing. We know everything SpaceX is doing. They've had a successful flight. They took some astronauts to the space station and were successfully returned to the Earth. Amazing. Number two is Made in Space. They deal with robotics. Very, very key and very important. And the final key partnership is going to be with RBC, and that is going to be Global Ground Station. Now it's time to talk about some current customers. Well, some of these I'm not too familiar with. Maybe you guys are aware with them. So number one on that list, is that Lockheed Martin? Well, if I know anything about Lockheed Martin, is that yes, they do deal a great amount when it comes to aerospace, in defense, and they do a ton of that type of thing. Lockheed Martin is a beast when it comes to being in this field, and as a current customer of Momentus, that is unbelievable. I don't really know too much about this company, NASA. I can't even joke about that one. NASA is a current customer of Momentus. That is absolutely amazing. And you're talking about the best of the best when you're talking about NASA. I mean, they've done it for who knows how many years. And for them to be a customer of Momentus, that is absolutely awesome. Now, some of these next ones, obviously, there's a ton of customers. I mean, there truly is. Precision Payload, Relativity. Let's see who else is on here. Skyraft. There is absolutely just a ton of customers. New Space. So when you're talking about partnerships and you're talking about customers, you're talking about the best of the best. So I do think that this company has built great networking ties, and I think that it's going to help them moving forward in the future. We understand Momentus has a great network. They've really expanded out. They have some great customers. They obviously had some very key partnerships. What are they planning on doing? What are they all about? Swinging over here. Momentus pitches itself as a last mile delivery service for spacecraft, especially targeting the growing market for small satellites, based in Santa Clara, California, another California-based SPAC. The company's business centers around its Vigoride transfer vehicle, which helps deliver satellites from a rocket to a specific orbit. Vigoride consists of a frame, an engine, solar panels, avionics, and a set of satellite deployers, and is especially designed for satellites and to hitch a ride on large rockets, an increasingly popular industry practice called ride sharing. And that's absolutely amazing. I mean, that obviously I'll be able to show you a picture right here of exactly what that Vigoride is and really what the intent is, moving forward. Absolutely amazing. Lucas, like most SPACs, even when you're talking about electrical vehicles, they aren't doing anything until the future. They're just trying to merge. Well, this company actually has a little bit of a history. They have over 90 million in backlogs, which is absolutely huge. And as they continue to grow and expand, obviously they're going to continue to generate more revenue. And they actually have submissions and have done submissions. So I'm going to speak on those right now. It says the company launched a first demonstration mission last year to show that the key part of its transfer vehicle, the water plasma engines, worked. The first Vigoride mission is lined up this year, currently slated for launch on SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket in December. So, as you can see right there, they plan on launching in December on the Falcon 9 rocket, which is a SpaceX partner. The company pitches Vigoride as being able to reduce the cost of reaching orbit from about 50,000 per kilogram to about 15,000 per kilogram. And that's actually, talking money, and that is a big reduction right there. Additionally, Vigoride's application extends to being a satellite as a service, with Momentus advertising its cost of operating as a satellite platform at less than $1 million per year, below the $10 million per year the company says it costs to use traditional satellite platforms. So that is a big deal as well, because they're reducing costs, which really it sounds like is what they're deriving towards, what they're really hoping to accomplish. Stable Roads Capital's acquisition will help raise cash for Momentus, with the company expecting to have $310 million on its books to further expand the business. In the past year, Momentus has hired former Space Development Agency Director and Astra VP Fred Kennedy as President, former Omcor CFO Jae-Koon Kim as its Chief Financial Officer, and former Boeing VP Don Harms as its Chief Revenue Officer. So those are some big time companies, and those are some companies that are related to this field, whether it be space exploration, obviously aerospace, defense, whatever it may be. I'm sure at some point they've dealt with this type of thing. It also says that Momentus has also signed a number of deals for upcoming missions with contracts that represent approximately $90 million in potential revenue over the next several years. So those are the $90 million that I was talking about earlier as being backlogged. the company said in a press release, additionally, Momentus said that it is in contention for another $1.1 billion in contracts through either U.S. government awards or further customers' contracts in the future. We think that revenue pipeline will have a very high conversion rate here over the next few years, Kabat said. Momentus aims to be a cash flow positive by 2023, which is very quick for a company like this, when it forecasts annual revenue will exceed $500 million. So all that right there is very good information. And for a young company that is looking to merge here in the next year, that is awesome information. I'm excited for this company. I truly am. Now we have come to my favorite part of any video, and that is chart breaking down time. So let's see what Stable Road Capital is all about. Going to be transitioning into Momentus. So swinging on over here, and as we are going to see, this thing takes off like a rocket. So today it opened at $10.60. It got as high as $10.62. Its low was $10.40. Volume was 554.2 thousand. Its current market cap is $232.1 million. 52-week high is $10.88. Its 52-week low is $9.20. So you can see that this is a very new idea, a very new SPAC, and there really isn't just a ton of, I guess you could say, volume and movement as of right now. The average volume is only 300.7 thousand. And so it closed today at $10.50. That was down 1.32%. It continued to go down an additional 0.48% in the after hours, closing out the day completely at $10.45. This is a 6-month chart. And as you can see, April, May, June, July, August, and September were basically relatively flat. I'm sure in April, May, and June there really wasn't a ton of information, and this company probably hasn't announced the SPAC yet. You know, as we get closer to September, I feel that's probably when they made the announcement for the SPAC, because originally Stable Road Acquisitions was dealing with cannabis, and they completely 360'd and somehow found their way to space exploration and putting satellites into, space. So when they made that announcement, I'm assuming that this shot up, and a lot of people obviously are interested in the idea of space, sending things to space, going to space, and just dealing with that from a stock standpoint. Completely understand. I'm interested. And so, for it only having a 52-week high of $10.88 and a 52-week low of $9.20, if you get in somewhere in that point, I don't see anything wrong with that. Obviously, this is, like I said, a very new stock, and the merger isn't going to be happening until next year sometime. So you have some time to get in this stock if you're interested in that type of thing. I do greatly appreciate you guys swinging by and checking out this video. This is a very interesting stock. It is a very new stock and is going to be merging as a SPAC. I mean, it truly is. This is a very fresh idea, but a very backed idea, and there is a lot of people on board with this thing, no pun intended. I do want to remind you guys, I am not a financial advisor, and anything I say in this video is for pure entertainment purposes only, and that's exactly what I'm here to do. Entertain! Hopefully you guys were entertained. And you guys know how I do it. If you like this video, smash that like button. It helps out tremendously. And if you enjoy the content, because I'm going to keep the content flowing, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And as always, because I truly mean it, have a good day.